everyone, welcome to week 5 of the 10-week summer body challenge. I can't believe we're at the halfway mark already. Now I've got some really good progress to report to you guys at the end of this video, so don't let me forget. So this video is all about food, but first I'd like to do a little quick recap. I am doing the fasting plan, the 16-8, so 8 hours I can eat and 16 hours I cannot. Right, I'm finding that really easy for my schedule, for my lifestyle, and just for me personally. I don't get super hungry. I do have a really slow metabolism. I have Hashimoto's disease, so I am on medication for the rest of my life probably. And so saying that, I have actually put on quite a bit of weight over the last few years. So where am I at today? Again, the fasting portion I'm finding easy. I could tweak my food, definitely. What I've done is video 5 days of my meals that I'd like to share with you, and you can comment however you wish if you'd like, on my bad days, my good days, however. But I thought it would be interesting just to show you my plan, what I do eat, and then the time that I stop eating is about 6:30 at night, and I go all the way around till 11 o'clock, 11 or 12 some days, where I just drink water and I have a morning coffee. Now, if you have coffee with cow's milk, that will break your fast. You can only have coconut milk, black coffee, almond milk, or I choose oat milk. So during this 10-week challenge, some of us housewives have thrown out an additional challenge. This week we didn't really have a challenge per se. I, however, have a personal challenge that I really want to achieve, and that is at the end of this 10-week challenge, I want to be able to do 10 really good push-ups, and I want to get as low down to the ground as I possibly can. So I thought it would be fun just to show you 2 attempts. So I'm going to put up my first attempt that I tried right at the beginning of this challenge, and then I'm going to show you today's attempt, and I'll let you be the judge of whether I'm improving or not. I hope you say yes.
Hey now, honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out with my charm. Having a good time, ain't doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Hey now, honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out with my charm. Having a good time, ain't doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright.
So I'm going to continue doing my push-ups every day, and fingers crossed at the end of this 10-week challenge I will be able to show you a video of me doing really good push-ups. I hope so. That's something I've always wanted to do. Right, so that's that. Before I show you what I've eaten this week, I do want to say I've got 2 really good, delicious desserts that I would like to share with you. I'm going to take you into the kitchen and we're going to make these together, so stick around to the end. So now let me show you what I've eaten over the last 5 days. Morning, so this is day 1. Right, let me show you what I've had so far. Every morning the first thing I do is drink a bottle of water to take my medication with, and then I have to wait half an hour to an hour before I can drink my first coffee, and that is like religion to me. So let me show you day 1 of my meals. Okay, so this morning for breakfast I've decided to go for a 2-egg omelette, and I'm going to add some onions and mushrooms and just a little bit of cheese. Omelettes aren't my favourite breakfast, but I'm getting a little bit bored of the items that I've got in my fridge, so I kind of need to mix it up a little bit. My favourite type of egg is poached eggs. Oh, love them. Anywho, I like to cook my vegetables first before they go into the omelette. So I'm going to fry them up in a little bit of olive oil, take them out the pan, put the eggs in, then add the vegetables back in. So just sizzling away until they caramelize and the onions, the mushrooms get soft. So I just added a little bit of kosher salt and some black pepper. So I've got my onions and my mushrooms sitting over here waiting to go back in. Okay, so whilst the egg is still runny on the top, that's when I'll go in and add my cheese to make sure that each little bite has a little piece of cheese. Lovely jubbly. I'll wait till that hardens just a bit more, then I'll add the mushrooms and the onion. So I just checked the fridge to see if we had any salsa, but we don't, because I would have liked to have put some salsa on this too. I think that would have made it really tasty. But end result, one tasty looking omelette. Right, I've got a dash to work. Okay, I'm now at work and this is my lunch at work I'm having a sneaky little Coke here. So no breakfast, straight to lunch. It's 11:30 and I'm having the leftover chicken curry, which is amazing. So let me show you my little dinner tonight. I don't feel like cooking, so I'm just gonna pick out a couple of things. And it's only 5 o'clock, so I've still got another hour that I could eat if I wanted to. So I might have something else in a bit, but for now, let me show you. So I've got 3 deviled eggs, some tuna salad with, to be honest, I really don't know what's in here. My husband made it, but probably mayonnaise, celery, black pepper, and some hummus. Good morning. Okay, so last night I didn't end up eating anything else. All I drank was water. So yeah, I was quite impressed, but I weighed myself this morning and I've put on weight. So a little confused there, but we do fluctuate from time to time up and down. I've had my water this morning. I'm just drinking my coffee. Now I work today. It's 10 to 8 and I'm just not hungry. So I probably won't eat breakfast, and on my first morning break, which would be about 11:30 at work, I'll just take some celery and some hummus, and then I think my lunch is probably around 1:30. So I'll eat a lunch at my job. We do have a staff cafeteria, so I'll just eat lunch there and I'll show you what I eat. I never know until I get to work what the menu is. So, but they usually do offer a salad. So if you don't want the main menu, you can just always just get a salad. So yeah, that's it for so far today. Okay, tonight we're having lettuce, cheese, ham, cucumber, beetroot, and pimentos with blue cheese. Today's breakfast, I got some white toast with sriracha mayonnaise, a fried egg that I fried in olive oil, and I have some salsa. So I'm gonna sit here and eat and work. So I'm gonna have this apple for lunch. So as you can see, there is some room for improvement. That pizza, that was actually one of the days that I worked, and my husband generally cooks on those days, but he didn't feel like cooking. I wasn't going to argue. If he was going to get a pizza, I was going to eat it. So yes, some room for improvement, but I'm really happy with my progress thus far. Now on each of my videos, I do like to go on to different websites and find little nuggets of information that I can share with you. So here I have one piece of information from the National House Service that I'd like to read to you. So 12 weight loss tips from the National Health Service. 1. Do not skip breakfast. 2. Eat regular meals. 3. Eat plenty of fruit and veg. 4. Get more active. 5. Drink plenty of water. 6. Eat high fiber foods. 7. Read food labels. 8. Do not ban foods. 9. Use a smaller plate. 10. Do not stock junk food. 11. Cut down on alcohol. Number 12. Plan your meals. Now I also went onto the WebMD website and found 8 foods that can help you lose weight. Let me read them to you. Number 1. Beans. 2. Soup. 3. Dark chocolate. 4. Pureed vegetables. 5. yogurt with berries. Number 6, nuts. 7, apples. 8, grapefruit. Now to me, all of those sound good, except for the grapefruit. I do like grapefruit. However, I take medication, and one of the things with that medication is you cannot eat grapefruit because it cancels out the medication. So always read your medication carefully, and there's actually quite a lot of medication out there that you can't eat grapefruit with. Right, it's time to go into the kitchen and make these 2 delicious treats. You won't be disappointed. So I think it's really important when you're following some kind of diet or weight loss journey, it's always good to have some kind of treat to look forward to. And for me personally, it's always an iced coffee, or shall we say a Starbucks. I love going to Starbucks. I love drinking their drinks. I just don't like spending that kind of money. So I'm gonna make a mocha frappuccino. Let's get this done. First, I'm gonna boil the kettle. And if you like this kettle, I'm gonna link this in my description box. I just think it's cute as heck. Then we're gonna add some ice. Then we're going to add a little bit of boiled water to dissolve the coffee. Next, I bought this 70% cacao dark chocolate. It's the Lindt brand. I really like this, and I found this to be a little bit cheaper than some of the other brands. So I'm going to break off a couple of cubes of chocolate. I'm going to pop that into the microwave. Okay, so this is melted really nicely. I'm going to add most of this to the drink mixture. Going to add a dash of vanilla extract and then a dash of maple syrup just to make it nice and sweet. To this was oat milk and ice, so not too many calories here, and you saw it was only 2 thin cubes or 2 thin squares of chocolate. That was good. I would serve this to any one of my friends. I think they'd really like it. That's a hit. Now this next recipe involves a wine glass, but you can have this as a dessert or a breakfast, I think. I would. So the first thing we need is some ricotta cheese, or you can actually use Greek yogurt. My choice is ricotta cheese. Then we want some sort of fruit. Now I've opted for the triple berry medley. I prefer frozen fruit. I can just grab it, pop it in the microwave and be done with it. When I buy fresh fruit, it does tend to go off before we've eaten it. So that's a bad habit of ours for sure. So I'm gonna just take some of this and heat it up in the microwave. So I would say this is about a cup of fruit, I think. So obviously this will condense down once heated. Okay, let's add a few to the glass. Then I've bought some blueberry oats and honey granola clusters. Now I'm doing the breakfast version, so I'm going to be using granola, but if I was going to switch up and do a dessert version, I would probably get some sort of cookies and crumble them. Yeah, lovely. Now, if you wanted to make this a dessert, you could also do some shavings of that dark chocolate just to go on the top. It looks delicious. Well, the proof is in the pudding, as they say, so let's just give it a try. This is good. Right, I'm now going to finish this off because it's 11:34 and this has now become my breakfast. Now, I had a subscriber reach out to me and she was telling me about the flavoured waters that she has in her grocery store up in Canada, which prompted me to walk down our water aisle, and I came across these. Now, this is something that I used to drink years ago, and I don't know why I fell off the wagon, but it prompted me to buy another bottle, and these are so good. They're only $1. The brand is Sparkling Ice. They have 0 sugar. They do have vitamins and antioxidants in here, and they come in a multitude of different flavors. This one is black raspberry. This one and the black cherry are my favorite. But again, if you don't want to drink soda, try one of these. You might like these. Go down your own water aisle in your grocery store and see what they have. They could have something quite different to this one, but equally just as tasteful. So let's get on the water bandwagon and try to drink more water every day. So it's time for the weigh-in. So the exciting thing for me is the fact that I am no longer a size 10/12. I am just a 10. Yes, my jeans are too big for me. My size 12 jeans are too big for me. And I also have a belt that for the longest time I was on the 5th and 6th hole on my belt. I am now on the 7th hole and there are no more holes, so I'll have to get a smaller size belt. And then I also just recently purchased a Ralph Lauren belt, which I'm on the last hole on that, and I'm gonna have to make a new hole because I'm not buying a new Ralph Lauren belt. So I'm gonna have to make a new hole for that belt. So I'm really, really excited that I'm actually losing inches. So yes, and we're only halfway through the challenge. So gosh, if I could lose that again in the next 5 weeks, I'd be so happy. Yes, so happy. So I'm really happy with my progress. And guys, if you're joining in, let us know in the comments how you're doing. Now, rumour has it that Tina is going to be throwing out a challenge this week. So after you finish watching this video, go to Tina's video and see what that challenge is. I hope it's not too hard. Now, next week's video is going to be No Sugar Week, which on the surface doesn't sound that difficult. But once you start reading the labels, I think it's going to be quite a challenge. So visit back with us next Friday and see how we do. I want to say a massive thank you for those that have been commenting on these videos and helping us and then encouraging us and saying that you're joining in. It really has made it a lot of fun for us. And I wish you could listen into some of the conversations that us housewives have. It's really, really fun putting these videos together. Maybe one day we'll do a live video. Let us know in the comment box if that's something you'd like to see.